Hey everybody, it's Dr. William Clark here for Leadership Conversations. This is the show where we talk about leadership according to the world that matters to you. Glad to be with you. Again, we're back in the saddle, and I wanted to come on quickly and to just begin to address something really quickly with you that I'm going to continue to dig into on this podcast. But we've been focusing in 2019 on your success, your long-term success, and what's going to be important for you as you go on this journey of finding and maintaining success. And I want to make sure that you have all the resources you need to do just that. To that end, I want to begin to build on this concept of realizing that your success is predicated on your ability to be blessed. Yes, you heard me. Your ability to be blessed does aid and support you along your journey to find success in building your business. This podcast focuses on developing leaders in the nonprofit space, small business space, etc., ministry space. And we'd like to talk about developing the leadership skills that are necessary. Now, as I have said on occasion, you can go to school and become an apprentice of someone and learn how to operate a business and develop the skills to function in a business. And that's cool. We all need that, because without the actual hard skill, what do you bring to the table? So beyond that, leadership skills are about the soft skills that you possess within. It's both mental and spiritual and emotional. It's all within. It's the intangible things that people cannot see. It's the things that people really can't put their hand on, can't really fathom. And ideally, as you're building your leadership skills for your business, you're trying to build up a reservoir, a reputation, a repertoire, a resume of skills that are within that lead to long-term success. Now, this podcast is going to be super brief about this, but I'm going to continue to dig into this concept about the success that you're going to find in your leadership is predicated on you being blessed. To be blessed is to be in a state of happiness, to be in a state of joy, to be in a state of satisfaction, to be in a state of being in bliss. Now, to have a blessing or to be in a blessed position means that you are in this state of blessing or blessedness or beatitudinous, if that's a word. You're in this state regardless of what you're going through, regardless of what's happening in or around your business, regardless of what's unfolding in or around your business, regardless of what people are saying about you and your business idea, regardless of whether the banks or the funder supports your idea, being in the state of blessedness or receiving blessings comes regardless of the surrounding situations that may or may not influence outcomes. So you're trying to maintain or obtain and maintain a position of blessing or blessedness in spite of circumstances that will unfold that are not in your favor. You can't just call yourself blessed in business when you get the contract, or when you cross the $1 million threshold, or when you get your first major grant, or when you get your first large wave of customers. You can't call yourself blessed in those moments, because those situations, contracts, money, customers will come and they will go, and they will come back and they will go again, and they will come back, and the cycle continues. So are you not blessed when those things dip? Are you not blessed when you lose out on a contract to a competitor or because of your own mistakes or failings? Are you not blessed when customers decide that they want to cool it a bit on your product or service? Are you not blessed because the funder decided not to fund you this time, or you didn't cross $1 million in revenue this year, this month, this quarter? Or are you only blessed because when things go your way, that's when you identify, quote, blessings? Here's the reality. It's a mindset. You're blessed with or without the business you're building. Let's be straight. You're blessed whether you get this nonprofit off the ground or not. You're blessed whether you sell one t-shirt or no t-shirts. You want to know why you're blessed? Because you are alive and you are around to have the wherewithal to even think about building something substantial as a nonprofit that helps your community. You're around to think about building a business that puts people to work and that supports your family. You're around to build a ministry that is created to save somebody's life. And not only are you around, your consciousness is present enough to recognize the potential you have to operate in this space for the benefit of your family, others, and the higher power I call God. Yeah. When you have a defeatist attitude, it detracts from your ability to see the blessings that you do possess. When you have a defeatist attitude, you think that when things don't go your way, it's not meant to be. When you have a defeatist attitude, you think that when your competition succeeds, it's not working in your favor. Please let's get out of this mindset that things going your way means you're blessed. That's not true. I had a business and I lost the business and it failed in epic fashion. 2007, 8, and 9. And at that time, I knew what it felt like to think, am I no longer blessed? Is the favor of God no longer on me? Did God mislead me or did I not read God right? Listen, if it wasn't for that business failing the way that it did, I would have never learned some of the most critical business lessons that I would have never gotten from a book. Because the books I was reading at the time, the books I'm reading now about this same business still teach the antithesis of the lessons I learned when my business failed. My goodness. So is failure a sign of a lack of blessings? Are mistakes a sign of a lack of blessings? Not crossing that financial threshold, is that a sign of a lack of blessings? Or is it possible that you're blessed in a state of joy, peace, happiness, bliss with or without the success? I'm telling you, you're going to need this attitude of blessings when you're building your business, because when things go good, when they go bad, you need to maintain that even mentality, that even philosophy that I'm good either way, I'm blessed either way, I'm thankful either way, I'm happy either way, I got joy either way, I got peace either way, I'm stable either way. Man, when you have that emotional and spiritual and mental stability, your staff will recognize it within you and will find inspiration from it. You better believe me when I tell you, staff will find inspiration from your stability, your centeredness. Customers will find inspiration from your centeredness. Stakeholders, investors, funders, your community will find, they will find, they will find peace. They will find joy and happiness. They will find their own blessing in your ability to be centered. And you don't think that doesn't translate to opportunity, sales, open doors? You don't think your centeredness, your ability to realize that you're blessed doesn't lead to the next door that opens for you, that next $1 million that's coming your way, that next large sale, that next wave of customers? Listen, your leadership centers around your ability to find the reason that you're blessed. Would you take a moment and think of how blessed you are this morning, this afternoon, whenever you listen to this podcast? Would you take a moment to think about how wonderful your life is with all the mistakes and flaws, the ups and the downs, the good, the bad, the cute, and the ugly? Would you just take a minute to realize you're still blessed? Yes, the project is off this timetable. Yes, you went over budget. Yes, you spent more on a product from your wholesaler than you really needed to. Yes, sales are not as going as aggressive as you want them to, but you're still blessed. Can you just take a moment and say, "Yep, you know what, Doc, you're right. You're right." The state of being blessed is a mindset, and your leadership emanates from that mindset of realizing that I'm good. I'm good, and I'm thankful. There's so much I want to say to you right now. I can go on in this podcast. Don't you get me started. Y'all know I'm a preacher, but you are blessed. Allow your leadership. Allow your leadership to thrive because of your awareness of your blessedness. And watch the attitude of your staff and your customers and your stakeholders and your partners feed off of your attitude of being blessed. We're all blessed. Follow me on all social media platforms at Dr. William P. Clark. I would love to be a part of your social media journey. Connect with me there. Follow me on any of the websites that are listed on my social media platforms. Show up at one of my events. Come on, get your ticket. Show up at one of my events. Come to a book signing. Come to an event. Be a part of the conversation. Subscribe to me on your favorite podcasting platform. Put me in your pocket. Put me in your phone. Listen to me when you're driving on your podcast. Get inspired. Strengthen your leadership. This is the journey. This is the wave we're on now. I hope that you're on this wave with me too. Follow me. Support this work because I'm here to pour into you. This is Dr. William Clark for Leadership Conversations, and we will see you in the next show. Peace.